Warning, the following video contains the truth about Clubhouse. Don't get addicted like us.
What's up, everybody, and a special shout out to all the real ones out there.
Real one.
So make sure that y'all comment, like, and subscribe, because we're about to give y'all some information if you don't know about Clubhouse.
Yep.
So everybody has been talking about this app, Clubhouse, how to get in, what is it, and we're going to try to answer some of y'all questions, okay? So stay tuned. So Clubhouse is a voice-only social media.
Yep.
It's developed in Silicon Valley by Paul Davidson and Rohan Seth.
Two smart people that developed this crazy app. And let me tell you, look at me. Let me tell you, in 2021, your life will be changed. When you get on this app, man, I'm not even playing. Well, yeah, depending how you use it. Yeah, came out way back in April. So, like I'm saying, April a long time ago. But it just came out in 2020. So it's really new, y'all. Really new. And it's still in its beta stages. So I will say that there's some glitches here and there. Things mess up for the little bit, but for the most part, it's been pretty good. Now, even in the beta stage, it's changing literally every day.
Yeah, so like
literally every day.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So let me tell y'all how I got on Clubhouse. So it was very random, very random. Woke up in the morning, out of nowhere. And then I wanted to get on Clubhouse. I just looked it up. I saw an article, so I was like, okay, what do you have to do? Well, all you have to do is download the app because it's available to everyone. So everybody can download the app.
If you have an iPhone.
Yes, so that's
right now. Only if you have an iPhone can you download the app right
only
now.
Only iPhone. So you got an Android.
Just
you gotta wait.
Patient,
even
honey.
I don't even know.
Be
but
patient.
If you got an iPhone, download the app. Reserve your name. So then I wanted to reserve my name.
I didn't even know that you could do that.
Yeah.
I thought that you just had to wait until you got an invite. So I was just like, well, I'm gonna just wait till somebody invite me, and I'm not gonna worry about it. When it's my time, it's my time. But like RJ said, he went ahead and reserved the spot.
I just reserved the spot, and the next thing you know, like 20 minutes, somebody that I knew, who I didn't even know was on Clubhouse, waited me up to come in and be invited in.
Yeah.
So that was on some, what the heck, man? Just like, what? Like literally woke up, say hello, all right, let me download the app. I wasn't even thinking I was gonna get in. Got in 20 minutes later.
And then of course, who else would he invite?
I had to invite her, of course. So we both been on Clubhouse, seeing what it's about. And once again, download the app if you're curious. Reserve your name.
And you can follow me on Clubhouse at I Am Just Right #1. I Am Just Right 1. So connect with me on Clubhouse, get in one of my rooms, let's get it popping.
And you can follow me at Dr. J. Dr.Jay. Dr. J. How does Clubhouse work? So Clubhouse, like how we said, it's only based on voice. So as soon as you get in, you know what I'm saying, you got these different rooms that you can attend.
Yeah.
And it's basically like certain rooms are smaller, certain rooms are bigger. So it's like you're jumping into, you could be in a room full of 5 people and it's very intimate, you know what I'm saying? There's only 5 of y'all. But then there's also rooms with thousands of people and it's like a conference.
Yeah.
So what they have is they have this hand button to where if you want to get on stage and talk with the speakers, you raise your hand.
So there's like 3 different sections of the room. You have the stage, where the people who can speak and say things on whatever topic the room is about. And then you have a section that shows who the speakers are following that's in the audience. And then there's a section that's just the audience where you can't speak, But like RJ said, you can use the hand button to raise your hand, and the speakers can allow you on stage to speak, ask a question, or anything like that, depending on the topic of the room.
Yeah. And topics, interests, that's a big thing. Like I always said, like they literally are just adding stuff. So they just add this thing with interests. But there's a lot of rooms, y'all. Like just how YouTube is, where there's something about anything. I feel like Clubhouse is going to be like that in the future.
Because there's a room about anything.
Yeah.
There's rooms about shows. There's rooms about entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
There's rooms about dating.
Exactly.
There's rooms about just relationship advice. There's rooms about being an influencer. There's rooms about everything.
Yes.
STEM, education.
Yes.
There's rooms, if you like freaking, what's it called?
What?
Conspiracies.
Oh yeah.
If you like rooms with conspiracies, there's rooms like that.
Bro.
There are rooms about everything, music,
Everything.
people in the music industry.
So some of the rooms is just like, it's very random. It's like when all y'all been hearing about is the connections part. So there is connections, there's networking, because in those rooms, like the music room, I went to a music room, and there was artists in there showing their work, the whatever song, to a A&R in the business. Just to see, hey, what do you think about this? Good critiques, and then they would critique them. There's rooms where they critique Instagram posts and things like that.
And help you with building your business and things like that. So if you use this app the right way, if you're not the right way, it depends on the type of person you are. If you're a person that's trying to develop something that you're passionate about, you can do that on this app.
I would say,
and get connections with people that you would have never been able to get in a real room with.
No.
Or been able to slide in a DMs. But because you met them, they heard your voice, how they're in the voice is so intimate to be able to talk to someone. So when you're having these conversations in rooms that are small or in rooms that are big, if you get the opportunity to get on that stage and talk to somebody and get help from somebody, they're like, hey, DM me, we want to connect, we want to do this with you, this and that. So it's just amazing opportunities if you are in that realm. So definitely make sure you're getting in rooms of your interest.
And let me tell y'all, when I say change your life, like you be in rooms and it's just like you're in rooms with people that you would have never been in. You know what I'm saying? Like I went to a room where I was in a room full of millionaires. What the? I was in a room full of millionaires, and then y'all, they were saying stuff for real, like dropping gems for people. Like that's what you can take. If you want to do that, you can learn so much on this app. And that's what I want to say. If you're a type of person who wants to just learn and observe, just do that. And you have the ability to do that because you could just go in there in a room.
And what I will say, this app is dangerous.
It's dangerous.
It's dangerous because you can get addicted to because you are hearing so many things and you're soaking up so much, and then it's just fun because when you aren't in rooms that are necessarily growing you, and you're in rooms that are like, I've been in the conspiracy rooms, I've been in.
But I was in that room too, where the conspiracy room and stuff like that. Man, we already shouting out the rooms to y'all. You can hear once in a lifetime conversation. I heard a conversation from Daylight. He was in there. He's a rapper in Case Battle Rap. Y'all know, but he was in there and he was just saying things that she would have never heard before. Conversations about Nipsey Hussle and things like that. It's just like crazy, man. Crazy, like once in a lifetime.
So you just get to hear things that, the masses at this point, because it's, still invite only, aren't getting the chance to hear, and just being able to get those gems from people that it's really like you're in a room with them. Like you are in a room sitting around at a kickback and everybody is just chilling, talking, listening. And that's one thing on listen. There's sometimes rooms where you just should listen because you are just being poured into. It's just.
And then also, one thing about Clubhouse is you want to make sure that you're respectful. respectfully. Like respectfully. Just like, yeah, you want to make sure that you're respectful in the room. You know what I'm saying? Most people are doing one mics. So, you know.
One mic. Like the lingo and everything that is.
Yeah. And like, make sure that you understand who the people are, those green beans. So, y'all, it's like.
If you got a green bean on your profile picture, that means you're the moderator in the room. So that basically means the moderators control the room. They're saying who can come up to the stage and speak. Yeah. They're saying they can kick people out of the room, all the type of things like that. So the moderators hold the power. Other rooms that I've been in, like I've been in a relationship advice room. And then the crazy part is like, if you're a person who like can be shy, it's kind of nerve-wracking to get on the stage, especially in a room that has a lot of people in it. It's kind of like, oh, why am I talking in front of all these people? But then once you get used to just being in the app and talking to different people and networking and connecting and stuff, then it becomes fun to like be on stage and talk and connect with the different people and stuff like that. So when I first got on there, I got stuck in these follow groups, and I was just like, okay, I gotta get out of these follow groups. I gotta do something else. So I got into some of the other groups, and the conspiracy groups is good.
Yeah, those are good.
They also have these groups where people are shooting their shot.
Shoot your shot.
And those groups be so funny when the people, and it's like when I get in the group, I be trying to, you know, be low key because I'm not trying to shoot my shot in the group.
Yeah.
But so if they call on you, usually I'll be like, I'm in a relationship. I'm just here to be entertained in the audience.
Yeah. Cause I was in a group just looking, and you know, I'm just looking like, yo, this is funny. And then they called me up to the stage, not even trying to be on stage, but they called me up, and I was just observing. I wasn't about to say nothing, and they're like, but you know, the thing about those groups is, cause I was on stage and I wasn't trying to get with nobody, nothing like that. But the people on the stage was like, I looked around and there's nobody here, really. I was kind of taking offended, like, hold up.
I would have turned my speaker off, like, now, first of all, I wasn't even looking, but thanks.
I'm like, I think I'm okay. Like, hey, she was like saying, yeah, ain't really nobody. Yeah, it's like, and then she wasn't the only one. There was a couple people, so I was like, oh, let me get out this group. But there is so many groups. There's even groups about if you want to audition. So let me say,
y'all, like, there's stuff. We're not even gonna tell y'all everything.
We can't tell y'all.
We're not gonna tell y'all everything, but there are just crazy. People's imaginations and minds is just crazy. And right now, I'm still on the black side because, like, once
just
depending
like how
on who you follow, it depends on the
what you see.
rooms that you'll see in your hallway.
So this is all about, and then this is a key step about this app, which makes it different from everything else. It's not about how many followers you have. That doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter how many followers you have. Sure, you could ping them, whatever, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they're even gonna come to your room. It's all about who you are following, and those are the rooms you're going to see. Because the people that you follow give you access to those rooms. So if I say I follow somebody random like Bali G or something like that, I don't know. I follow them, and once I start following them, if they make a room, I'm allowed to see that room or even have access to the room. Because if you're a moderator, sometimes you could do that to where you can only give access to the people that you're following. So if you never chose to follow someone, you're never even gonna see that room. So it's very key to see who you're following. So that's all I gotta say about that note. Don't care about the followers, it's about who you are following.
And then there's just a different culture kinda on Clubhouse to where it's really just chill and nice, where people are just really making connections and talking to people. There are people who can be rude and stuff like that. There's gonna be like that.
Moderators,
but
people,
that for the most part, people are being very helpful and nice and understanding and giving advice and all the things like that, connecting with people, networking, building relationships, all that. So it really has been nice to see that people are really kinder than we expect them to be, or from how they seem on social media.
I would probably say overall, I definitely liked Clubhouse. I think Clubhouse is going to be an app in 2021 that just really takes over. It really does. Like, it's going to, like, y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know. What you think? Do you like the app? Like,
I think right now I do like it. I can see it lasting for a while, depending on what happens when it goes public.
Yes.
So I do enjoy being on there, as far as like learning different things and stuff like that. And then I just like being on there just laughing at what people are saying, because you will be cracking up at, like, people do really say the darndest things, and it's just hilarious. So it's like the fact that I can get both aspects, and it's kind of really a podcast feel. So if you're a person that is more visual, to where you don't really like listening to people, then you're probably not going to like the app. But if you're that type of person and you tap into it and you find your tribe on there of what you like to hear and stuff like that, then you will want to be on there all the time. And then you'll realize how many hours have passed, and you're just like, okay, first of all, what happened? And second of all, I just learned so much. And third of all, I just have so much fun. So that is the problem with it, is that you can just get stuck. But what makes me not feel guilty about when I get stuck on there is that I know I learned something. But the problem would be if you leave Clubhouse and you don't apply the things that you learned. But if you're just on there just BSing and not learning anything, not doing anything, and not being productive in your real life, you might have to delete the app, because you're gonna be addicted.
Here's the truth. Let me give it to you. How to take out the glasses. You're going to get addicted once this thing comes out. This is the dark future of Clubhouse. You're going to get addicted. I'm sorry, you are. At least for the first couple of days. After that, then you got to figure out what you're going to do with your life. Because that's where we at right now.
But we also started on a weekend, so maybe that made it a little bit more easy to just dive into it. But
so, do you think Clubhouse is going in the future? What do you see? As being on Clubhouse, what do you think? Where is it going to happen? What's Because let me tell y'all something right now. Clubhouse is a certain way right now, but in 10 months or whenever it goes public, it's not going to be the same thing. I can already tell that. Even in groups that talk about where they think is Clubhouse going to go, it's going to be, they say people that came in at April, Clubhouse isn't even the same since then.
Okay,
yeah. So it's like it's totally different even from then. And
I can definitely see it changing.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I don't know if it's going to change in a good direction when it goes public, depending on the different people that's on there, or if it's going to get messier, or I don't even know.
It's going to get crazy. And
I think it's definitely going to have more of a monetary something going on.
Yeah, it's going to be. All right, y'all. So let me just tell y'all what I think what the prediction will be. So, just off observations, because, I like to observe things, you know what I'm saying? Especially in one group. I was in a group that was really great, you know what I'm saying? Very interested topics. There was a lot of people in there. And one thing that they did to the group, unfortunately, is, to me, I feel like they started to water down the content. And what I mean by that is that this group was specifically talking about this certain topic. But once they saw how many people were in the group, which I feel like this is going to play a factor in the future, is that they invited a celebrity to come in this group. Now, mind you, this topic didn't really deal with this celebrity. I'm not gonna say the celebrity name, but the amount of people came to the group because there was a celebrity in the group. So I would be worrisome about that. I will also be worrisome as far as when it does go public. These groups are going to be much, much larger.
Yeah, and another thing is with these groups, it's the same thing with the social media, period.
Yeah.
It's just giving also a platform for people to talk about their opinion and not really facts and spread things that aren't necessarily true. So, I mean, that's going to continue to be a problem because that's a problem on all of social media.
Yeah, that's true. So, do I think Clubhouse future is bright? Yes. Do I think it's dark at the same time? Hell yeah.
So make sure y'all comment below and tell us what's your Clubhouse so we can follow you and jump in one of your rooms.
I will.
And make sure that you comment and tell us, what do you think of Clubhouse? Did you get addicted? Are you really not messing with it? What's y'all thoughts?
Make sure you like, subscribe, and most of all, share this video. Share it. We appreciate y'all, man.
What's up, everybody? And shout out to all the real ones out there.
Hey, that's you. What's up, everybody? I just want to make sure that you make sure to subscribe.